the beep. So the building's supposed to close at 5, supposedly. We shall see. Pun intended.
Hello, Mr. Nelson.
Hello.
Can we help you?
No, I'm doing all right, thanks.
Do you have any business you need to conduct, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
What can I help you with?
How can we help you?
You were gonna tell me who locked me in a parking lot yesterday?
Do you have any other business here? Can we help you in customer service?
You asked how you can help me. One of your employees locked me in a parking lot yesterday. I would like to know the person responsible for kidnapping me yesterday.
I believe you made a public records request to that effect, did you not?
Possibly.
Did-
Do you have that?
I was there and you did.
Okay. Did you have enough time to determine that?
As you were told at that point, we have 5 days to
Okay.
complete the review of that and to get you that information.
Are you saying you don't have that information?
We have 5 days to fulfill your public
Okay.
records request.
Right. Do you have the information?
Once we have it, and in those 5 days, you'll receive it.
Are you saying you do not currently have the information?
What we're telling you is we're not ready to provide you a response.
Ah,
Legally,
okay.
we have 5 days to give that response, and we'll
Okay.
give you that according to the law.
Okay.
Anything else we can help you with today?
Oh, well, that's the primary reason. I just want to know what employee kidnapped me yesterday and why you guys aren't wanting to tell me who did it.
Mike, I
Yeah.
think the conversation's over. I give you
Okay,
a response
then yeah,
to
you
that, so,
feel free to leave anytime you want.
You don't have the right to loiter here in our lobby if you have no other business.
Okay.
Okay?
And I would remind you that you also don't have the right to continue to record if you're doing it.
Okay.
So that's twice that we have informed you of that now.
Okay.
So,
Are you ready to leave the lobby?
No, not yet.
Okay,
Okay, then the call, please.
go ahead.
Is this where you get service at?
Folks, you should know, folks,
We actually have somebody that's recording over here in the
Yes.
lobby, so if you
If
want to
you're
wait till
comfortable
that's
with
your
that,
business, we'll wait
refusing
until
to
we're
leave our
finished
lobby.
dealing with this, okay? So
He's the
sorry
second
about
time
that.
this individual's been here
Did you need
on a
to see
great
customer
opportunity.
service?
Yes. Yes, 2720 front lobby customer service.
okay?
Okay, yeah, that's perfect. I'll grab the door, okay?
Mayo, Mike Nelson. Yeah. We don't know. He's just refusing to leave, and he has no business here. Rob Haney. 360-580-7102. H-A-N-N-Y.
So why do you call the police?
Because you're refusing to leave and you have no business here.
Why do you think I have no business here?
I'm not going to engage this conversation with you. You know what you're doing.
Well, you say I have no business here. I say I do. So who are you to determine whether or not my business is worthy of business?
Here in the lobby we're dealing with. So if you're comfortable with that, we can come back to the time where we can take you back. Just want to make sure you're okay.
Yeah, they have cameras in here. They record all the time. So
He's live streaming on YouTube right now.
With our permission.
if you don't want to be on a camera, don't approach the camera. So what are you guys hoping to happen now? David? You want the people with guns to come out to use force to remove me from a public library?
This isn't a library.
Or sorry, public lobby? Is that what you're hoping for? People to use violence against me? Like your employee did yesterday when they kidnapped me? It's 2 days in a row.
Sir, you should know that we have somebody that's videotaping here in the lobby that's live streaming on YouTube. If you're uncomfortable with that, we can take you back. Just want to make sure you're aware. We call law enforcement to deal with the situation.
Yeah, you're in public, man. They got cameras in here. They record you every time you're in here, so.
He's live streaming on YouTube right
I
now.
just
to the-
kind of watched it first. I didn't see it.
Oh, they're more concerned with me right now than I think with you. So, but won't explain why. Find it kind of odd they don't want to answer questions on camera.
It's nice day out there.
Yeah.
Nice for the last, what, 4 or 5 days?
Yeah, I know.
Pretty good. No rain. Well, no rain streak around here, never hit tonight.
Hey, Deb.
Just want to let you know we're not
Yeah.
live streaming to YouTube. If you're uncomfortable with that, we can go back for
Yeah.
customer service office.
Customer service?
All right, bye.
See, that's pretty cool. You want to keep somebody's information private. You offer them a private space to offer their information. It's pretty basic, right? So David, do you think this is an appropriate response? to a camera and a guy asking why he was kidnapped by your employees? I mean, they're your employees, right? You're the manager or general manager?
I am the general manager.
Okay.
Mike Nelson. I
So
am
do
the general
you
manager.
believe this is an appropriate response?
That I'm the general manager? That's the appropriate response.
No, what you
I'm
guys are,
acknowledging who I am.
what you're currently doing.
Hello?
No, that's not true.
Hi. Not yet.
I'm in your office and it says no cell phone, so I have to
Yes.
hang up.
Well, yes, one second. He's basically, it's back to, so I'm gonna go back to it.
It's public record conversation. Man, I was hoping you guys would have done some research between lunch and now to realize that, you know, the First Amendment isn't trumped by whatever policy you guys have, you keep spouting. You guys, are you aware of the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution?
Okay. Thanks, Jesse.
Hey, Mike. What's up?
Hey.
He has no business here. He was here earlier today for a public records request. We're
Okay.
processing that. He has no business. He's videoing in the lobby again. He's not
Okay.
supposed to be doing that. We've asked him to leave. He refuses to leave.
So basically what they're giving you the option of, if I'm understanding this correctly, is they're just trespassing you from the facility unless you have a legitimate reason to be here. Is that correct?
Correct.
That's correct.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's what they're asking you to do, Mike, is they want you to leave.
Okay. This is a public lobby, correct?
This is a public lobby. Yep.
Okay. So there has to be a criminal activity for there to be a criminal trespass from a public lobby?
Nope. They're asking you to leave unless you have
Mhm.
a legitimate purpose. Same thing like with the hospital. If you're up at the hospital and you're causing concerns
Mhm.
or alarm rails like that, it's still a public building, but they can trespass you unless you're here for a legitimate reason. So if you're
Well,
here to pay your bill,
yeah.
drop off or pick up a public disclosure request, those kind of things are permissible.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is.
Okay. Well, the hospital is a private company, right?
No,
This is a public
hospital's
company.
public, too.
Is it?
Yeah, you're paying taxes. Seriously?
Yeah.
You're paying taxes up there.
No, I didn't check. I didn't know about that at the hospital.
Yeah, it became a public entity 6 months ago.
Okay.
So the hospital is now public, PD is public,
Mm-hmm.
you know, all the downtown stuff is public.
Yeah.
So, and literally, if public has access, you can record as long as it doesn't interfere. But
Yeah.
if you walk into Walmart, you could record.
Yeah.
Unless Walmart said, Mike, you need to leave.
Sure.
And then that would be the end of that. Okay?
Yeah.
That makes
So,
sense?
so are you guys claiming that I'm disrupting operations? Is that the
You are.
claim? Okay. How so?
It doesn't matter.
You have no
That's a
business
mute
there.
point. You can talk to the commissioners about that if
Okay.
you want to meet. When's the next commissioners meeting?
Monday.
Oh yeah, I'll be there.
Go talk to the commissioners
Yeah.
on Monday and do that.
But I do have business here, so
Right now?
yeah.
What
What's
is
your
that?
business?
I'm trying to get the name of the guy who kidnapped me in Elma yesterday. Is
Which
that-
you submitted a public
Co-
records request
Yeah.
for, and you have 5
You
days.
guys-
We have
You guys-
5 days to respond.
You guys are responsible for Elma too? I thought Elma had, no, McClain has its own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you've already submitted the request, let them go through the process. They've got 5 days.
We have 5 days.
Okay.
And if that doesn't work, then they give you notification as to how long the delay will be.
Yeah, I get that. Probably got some other requests that I want to submit
Well,
to.
Let's not do them today. Come on, Mike.
Why not today?
Because they're not helping you at this point, is
No.
my understanding. They want you to leave the lobby.
Okay, so they're refusing service.
No,
That's-
they're
We
not
asked
refusing.
him,
What?
we asked him earlier if he had any business. That was the only
Okay.
request.
Yeah,
He's
Mike,
already submitted.
now's the time to go. You wanna ride home?
No, I don't. I'm gonna stay until I get
You wanna
service.
get arrested? Is that your plan?
No, if that's what you want to do, I don't advise it. But
Mike, you're putting yourself in the position of that's your choice. They're asking you to leave.
it's not my choice, man. It's actually your choice whether or not you want
I'm
to.
serious.
I'm
I
too.
have no issues with you. Here's
Yeah.
the deal. They've asked you to leave the lobby. You're
Mhm.
refusing to leave the lobby. That is the entire caveat to trespassing.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
There's a difference between public property and private property.
Yes, there is. You're in
Right.
the public lobby,
Mhm.
but you can't just hang out here unless you have legitimate business.
I
You've
do.
already conducted your legitimate business.
No.
They gave you 5 days. They'll do that.
I'm still conducting it.
What are you conducting?
Well, one, I'm recording what public officials do with the public dollar.
There
That's
you are.
that's legitimate business.
Okay.
Gathering a story in the common interest of the public.
Right. I get
Which
that.
is-
which is what you do.
Yeah. And that is currently my business, and I would like to submit some other requests.
Do you have any form of process for him to submit those requests? Are they by
Yeah,
writing?
you can do it via email, you can do it on the website, you can do it by writing. do
So
it
you
by
have those
email.
options. Okay. So
Yeah, they did one here earlier today, so we can do the same thing. I like to do that.
well, then fill out the form or get a form or do whatever you're supposed to be doing. But if they're asking you to leave, you need to leave.
I would ask you to verify that statute that you're trying to enforce. If you're trying to enforce
It's not a statute,
trespass.
that's an RCW.
Okay, if you're trying to enforce the trespass RCW, I recommend you verify that there's a difference between private and public property. There has to be a criminal element on public property for a trespass.
No, there does not have to be a criminal element. There has to be a disruptive element.
Okay, and so then I'm asking, what is the
You
disruption?
can be disorderly without violating the law.
Okay,
Correct?
so yeah, so what is the disruption?
I don't know. Are you here with him?
No.
Okay. Just checking.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here peacefully, like I always do.
I know you
So,
do, Mike.
if they would walk away, that there would be no disruption.
Yeah, you guys have that option. You guys can just let them be.
They're the ones causing the disruption. They
What?
keep
We would like him to leave.
they keep talking to every person that comes in and interrupting their business,
Mhm.
the people's business. I haven't said anything to anybody unless they've addressed me. So.
We're making sure the customer's aware that he's live streaming on YouTube.
But he can do that,
When they're
as long as he
conducting-
notifies them under the audio section of the one habit, correct?
No,
He has not done.
not in a public space.
It says you still need, because of the audio portion of it, you still need to
Yeah.
notify them you are recording.
Well, I would refer you to Fordyce v. the City of Seattle. That was ruled on.
That is a city ordinance in the city of Seattle? or the
No,
state?
that
Or
is
sorry,
a
Fed?
yeah. That'd be the district, whatever.
I'm referring
So
to
whatever
the
circuit.
RCW we just looked up under the public
Yeah.
disclosure and the privacy laws. The
Yeah.
privacy laws say.
Right, and so
as
then-
long as you notify people you are
Mhm.
recording.
And then so the courts interpret the laws, correct? So the circuit court here interpreted the law that you're talking about.
Yes.
In that case, Fordyce v. Seattle. Fordyce v. Seattle. Yep. It's Fordyce.
We have Google.
I know, man. Fordyce v. Seattle.
You do realize this is his forte, right?
Absolutely.
Mike has infinite knowledge on everything from wiretapping laws to public disclosures.
I would not say infinite, but
I think you're far beyond most people's layman's terms, correct?
yeah. I do my homework.
What?
I do my homework.
You do a lot of homework.
Yeah. I got a lot of time in
I
hands.
like
I read a lot of books.
I read a lot of books, but I do not read books like that.
legal books. It's hard.
No, we get our short version of legal books, and I'll tell you, even those,
Yeah.
you scratch your head at some of the decisions.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm not saying all of them are great.
Nope, some of them are rather unique, as a matter of fact.
Hmm. It's Lamke, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought I recognized you, man.
OMPKY.
I'm sure you've gotten phone calls like from the CPS. I think they've been all been. I think they've all been positive, from my understanding, at
Not
least.
since I went in and talked to them about that one day.
No, not from CPS, from other people, from like viewers.
Nope, haven't heard a word.
Okay. Well, some of them said they've called or sent messages to Steve saying that you've done a great job. So.
Well, it's because you weren't doing anything wrong.
Well, it's the same situation here, so it's the exact same situation.
I'm not finding that one. Hey!
How you doing?
Hey! Wasn't expecting to. State or
This one.
Mike,
What's
what
that?
was the name of that one again?
Fordyce, I think it's Fordyce, I believe is the
That's
spelling.
probably why I didn't find it.
Yeah, Fordyce v. Seattle.
VS, right?
No, I think it's
say
v. Seattle, I believe.
Yeah, VS.
Yeah.
Fordyce.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you spelled it right. I didn't. 1993?
Yeah, man.
Man, you're going current on me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we can go.
Don't go there, dude.
We can go 1776
No, I was just thinking about how
or
old you were.
1784.
That was a public.
You say he was
protest
older
march.
than you. Who? Are you with Lampy?
Oh, this is, Officer Sexton.
Yep, I'm
And
Officer
Officer
Responsible.
Responsible.
Please.
Okay, hey guys.
They were the ones they came here earlier to talk to you and you'd already left.
Oh. Well, they told me that you guys weren't coming, so if I knew you were coming, I would have stayed around.
Busy day.
Yeah. I had an appointment, so I didn't want to hold up any time for whoever's waiting on me.
This is all external, Mike. It's recording them outside in the public.
Yeah, public space, public accessible, public lobby.
Is that how they defined it?
Yeah. Yeah. Places that are accessible to the public. If this is private property, then yeah, I'm out. As soon as somebody says, "Hey, I don't want you here," I'm gone.
Well, even public property has got rules.
If I'm causing disturbance or breaking the law or something, doing something criminal, but sitting here, talking to people who talk to me, just being friendly.
Love the big words they throw in here.
Oh yeah,
Sponte.
yeah. Yeah, the officers involved in that arrest actually got lucky because they were operating under the same assumption that you had, and the courts hadn't interpreted it yet. But
I think
that's the case.
I think perfectly fine. You're out
that-
videotaping on the streets
yeah.
of Seattle. I think you're perfectly
Yeah,
fine.
but that's the case where the courts actually interpreted it and said, no, you guys are messed up. But since it was after that case set the precedent, those guys were off the hook. The officers were off the hook. But
You mean talking about being recorded in public?
about arresting somebody for recording in public.
Oh, we've never
for,
agreed with that.
for the audio.
I've never agreed with.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm being live streamed according to Dennis. Thanks, Dennis. Hi, Dennis.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always understood that you could be recorded in public.
Yeah.
I've watched amazing things on television where officers chase people down for that.
Oh, yeah?
And wondered, okay, that's got it.
Yeah. But, while he's researching that, if anybody wants to get a records request, I'll gladly tell you what records I'm looking for next.
Boy, this is a long one.
Yeah.
Okay.
You go to-
Dennis responded hi.
You can go to the summary. Usually the summary is where you
Yeah,
get the
it's
the
still
meat and
talking about
potatoes.
public space,
Yeah.
public streets, private
Yeah.
citizens. It's even talking about audio.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the part in question that they actually
Brooding
ruled on.
presence. Are you brooding?
I don't think anybody's ever described me that way.
Brooding?
Yeah.
Really?
I don't know. Have you ever seen me brood?
No, I have not. So I'm gonna have to look up the word to make sure this is actually the same thing that I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm sure you guys might, depending on how you play this, you'll get PD,
So where are
PD phone
you?
calls.
Where are you coming up with the difference between public and private space and a criminal trespass?
Oh, that's not talking about the criminal
I know
trespass. That one is specifically in the audio because you mentioned the audio
Right,
recording.
the audio is fine. I'm just saying
Yeah.
the one I read about the Privacy Act
Mhm.
said that audio you just need to notify people you are recording,
Right.
and we have to as well. anytime I'm recording you, I have to say,
no.
under our rules.
Maybe your policy, but not
Policy.
but not
Is it
law.
policy?
It's
Lexipol?
It's probably policy.
Lexipol that requires that? Yeah, I thought it was RCW because the prosecutor's office are the ones that told us to do it.
That's probably just them covering, just making sure there's no
They
potential.
seem to interpret things
thing.
well, so.
Yeah. No. Well, that's the precedent there for the audio.
Because trespass, just singularly, it is a person is guilty of trespass in the second degree if he or she knowingly enters or remains awfully in or upon premise of another under circumstances not constituting criminal trespass in the first degree.
Right.
And first degree is inside a building. So
Yeah. So the key element there would be of another.
yeah.
And if
it
this is
doesn't
public,
it
right.
doesn't separate public and private.
Right. So if it's public property, then it's I'm public. So this isn't property of another. I'm part of this, the ownership of this property.
So am I.
Yeah.
But if I want my chair.
Then you can, I will gladly stand up and you can sit and you want to sit and research and I'll stand. No, I'll try to stay out of the sun as much as I can.
You're good. That one's not sunny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see a change to the definition in there. You guys are open for another 50 minutes? As long as he doesn't disrupt or cause problems or interfere with your actions, he's probably, under my understanding of the RCW, probably legal to do so, unless you have an order or anything that would prohibit him from being in his public space.
We have a policy against videotaping in our customer
I
information.
can't enforce policy.
I know you can.
If I enforced policy, that would be a whole new
Well, I mean,
spectrum.
what Aberdeen alone has what
You cannot
60?
drink milk in
Yeah, Aberdeen alone has 6,600 ordinances. So how are you supposed to remember? Yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of those are like building code,
Yeah.
Can I talk for a little second?
building code, and
Yeah.
other things that we.
Well, they have one on erections too in public.
Do they?
Yeah, man.
They used to have one on goats walking downtown.
You guys know that one?
What's that one?
There's one on the books currently, and actually it was since like 2006 or something like that, 2006, 2007.
Mike,
Yeah.
you have a record request you'd like to play?
Oh yeah, great. Let's see. The wording on this is careful because of
Thank you.
there's precedent on that. I think I'm requesting. Let's see. Any record in any form excluding any phone records from members of the public. So basically just staff records, PUD staff records, regarding, you can just say in reference to the term blind justice or the channel blind justice, or you can reference the incident yesterday. So basically I'm looking for any written documentation, memos that are out, for the company, or emails, phone records that may have been recorded. Yeah. Is that clear enough? I'm not at this point not really interested in any recorded phone calls from members of the public, concerned members of the public, because I know there's been a lot of voicemails.
You're good.
Okay, so any record in any form, such as memos, emails, etc.,
Mhm.
from PUD staff regarding blind justice incident.
Yeah, well, not necessarily from the PUD staff. It's just
Well, created by.
well, no, because if it's received by, right? For instance, if there's a
Well, you excluded public, so
okay,
that's what I was.
I mean anything that's not anybody. Sorry, excluding anybody not operating in an official capacity. If that makes any sense. I'm trying to clarify that. So if there's an email from, let's say the Steve Shoemaid at APD, right? That would be, he would be emailing in an
But
official capacity.
For us,
Yeah.
that is a public person. That is not the way the Public Records Act works.
Yeah.
If we didn't create it, then it's received from the public.
Oh, okay. Well, let's just do it. Just full bore. Open up the floodgate. Let's do everything. Any record that you got, and we'll just have to sift through all the other stuff. I don't want any of the little tidbits getting through the net. Yeah. They have auto pay set up now, I think. So you guys have that, right? Auto pay?
Do we have auto pay?
Yeah. Okay.
But you're wanting only records related to yesterday's.
Or just yesterday specifically, or the term blind justice in general.
Okay.
Yeah. You can put. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because I'm sure there's going to be all kinds of other stuff generated today.
Okay. Okay. And email address still is what you want to use?
Yep.
Or?
Do you need another card, or you got it? All right.
Got it. Okay. Is that the only one you want to submit at this point?
That I can currently think of. Yeah. If I got another one, I'll let you guys know if I'm here before COB. If not, I may come back again.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I forgot you guys' names. I know. I don't know if have we ever met before?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, you guys over here.
I don't believe you and I have met, no.
Okay. Hey. Sexton.
Yeah, nice to meet you. I'm Officer Newsbaum.
What is it?
Newsbaum?
Newsbaum?
Yes, sir.
All right. How do you spell that?
N-U-S-S-B-A-U-M.
B-A-N-U-S-S. Newsbaum. Cool. What is if you don't mind me asking, like origin of that?
I think it's German.
Yeah. So, why did you guys come out?
Just wanted back started lengthy.
Yeah. Do you think this is an appropriate response, like level of force response?
Well, we were here earlier for the initial call.
Ah, okay.
Then we left, so it's kind of
Just following up, see how it plays out.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they told me that you guys weren't coming, so I moved on because I had an appointment to get to.
Gotcha.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah, man.
Okay, here's my solution for you.
Yeah, yeah.
Ready? It's currently 4:15. What time do you guys close?
5 o'clock.
Make sure you're out of here at 5 when they shut the doors.
Got it.
If you need something that they can help you with, make sure you do it the proper way. They give you choices, email, written, or whatnot.
Yeah.
If you need some accommodations for ADA,
Yeah.
I think you know how to do that.
Oh, yeah. Appreciate it.
Going wakeboarding soon?
Yeah, hopefully. But that one's not gonna. It may not be a local one. I think that one's gonna be a sweet ride, probably Georgia. And
Seriously, you can fly all the way over there for that?
yeah, man. It's gonna
Have a
kick.
good day,
It's gonna
Mike.
kick up. Hey, you too, David.
I saw a couple of YouTube videos on that one the other day.
Yeah.
I was watching one of your warrior stuff, and they were
Yeah.
doing stuff, and they weren't part of your group.
Yeah.
So
No, there's groups popping up
Yeah.
everywhere. There's another group in San Diego called One More Wave that
One More Wave?
that got me a longboard.
are
Yeah.
they doing anything with Wave Rider or anything? They Save the
Mm,
Oceans groups?
I don't know. They focus mainly on longboard. They have guys that custom make their longboards that are supposed to be
Just
epic,
for-
just for wounded vets. Yeah. It's pretty
I
badass.
think it's an awesome thing, Mike.
Yeah, man.
You're educating everybody all around you.
Hey, and it doesn't have to be escalated and violent. Like, let's just have a conversation. And they're hovering and calling you guys. I'm like, guys, please
But
do
we
your
like
homework.
visiting with you, so it's
Hey.
okay.
All right.
I'm
Well,
out of here. What are you guys doing?
I got to meet Sexton and Newsbaum. So you guys.
Oh, you've met
yeah.
them before.
Have I?
You haven't
I don't think so. All right, you guys take it
Mike
easy.
Nelson? Gary?
Peace, guys.
What's
Have
up?
a good one, Mike.
Yeah, man.
See you later, Mike.
Poof.
Thank you much.
got quiet. Nothing but all my friends online. Let me see if I can listen to some of you guys. Mega Triumph. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit of poof action. Hi.
Hi.
Somebody, they just walked away, I think. You can go up there,
I don't know.
Okay. Want me to get somebody for you? I don't know if they know you're in here. Excuse me, I think you have a customer. Hello? You have somebody that came in? Oh man, now the sirens turn on. Where are they going? Hopefully not to go hem somebody up. Could have stayed and talked about surfing some more. You know what we need to ask for? Records requests on the video here. And then the audio they may have. So let's do that. Excuse me, ma'am. Is the records lady can the records lady come back? I have another records request.
Mike.
Hey.
Hey.
I have another record.
Another records request?
Yeah.
So you're gonna make record request after record request for the
Well, just
for the time that you're here.
Well, just whatever comes to mind.
Just trying to figure out the level of what we need to help you with here.
Well, this one I think is the only one I can think of right now.
Okay.
Just any video or audio from the lobby from maybe in here during the periods I was here today. So both the earlier one around noonish and this time. So I guess that would include any outside cameras of you and I talking as well. So.
All right. Well, I mean.
Does that make sense?
I think so.
All right. I'll wait to make sure we have it written down. Everything. There's a weird video on loop over here somewhere. To keep the people droned. So I want them actually asking questions. Here, watch this glowing thing. Watch the glowy thing. I know I say that as you guys are watching your glowy thing, listening to me. All right. The bad acting, gland alarmist. I like it. Yeah. Crickets. Yeah, crickets. That's what we like. Just the sound of quiet silence. And there's still people doing stuff. Counting. Sounds like counting change or something. So if anybody thinks of another request, records request I can ask for, let me know. Throw it up. I'll try to review some of these comments. Just a man in his thoughts, yeah. Yeah, ears, I don't know if strong is the adjective I'd use, just in tune.
You might come back.
Hey, cool.
Do you have another request?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know if, did Ian tell you the idea, the gist of it?
No, I just was told that you had another request,
Okay.
and so I'm here.
Cool. So, I don't know if you want to put it on one or two. Basically, it's any audio or video from this installation of my 2 visits today.
Okay, when you say this installation, just so I make sure.
This
are we talking
location
about
here.
just the lobby?
Oh, no. So if there's anything outside of me, because I talked with Ian outside for a while.
Okay, so any audio or video from Aberdeen facility,
Mhm.
Security cameras.
Yeah, it's whatever today's date is. And it be specific to,
Any audio or video from
yeah, of my person and
security cameras where you appear.
yeah, because I don't need all the other stuff.
On January 29th.
Cool. Yeah, and you know, part of the official business of being here, just so you guys know, is to help people be more informed about what public photography is and what a reasonable accommodation is under the ADA and things like that.
But as far as the public records request, that's where we're at for this one?
Right now, I believe that's it.
Okay.
Just want to help everybody gain some more understanding and insight about the public and what's accessible.
Yeah, so I'll make sure that all of these requests, like I said, we have 5 days.
And it's to respond, right?
Respond.
Yeah, so it's not even fulfill, it's
It's
respond.
just going to depend on the volume we have to look through.
Absolutely, yeah.
We won't know until we start gathering.
I understand. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, and I will, again, use that email address that you provided, and
Yeah.
that's where
And
the
I totally forgot your name. I think I only heard Tara.
Tara.
Tara. All right, cool. Thanks, Tara.
You're welcome. Is that it?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
No problem. I'll probably put this way, so Ian and I behind you. This way.
All righty. Hi. Thank you. So I'm gonna try to use this. Here's a guide or. Oh, all right. Hi. Yeah, so kidnapping is a felony. I got that one. I'm just gonna stand here a minute and go Marco Polo. I think that's the end of the comments. So yeah, think I'm done here for now. I'm gonna move about my day. So just so you guys know, I know some people may have been upset like why I left earlier around lunch. I didn't anticipate the response that they gave me, and was only here to test out that different live stream thing. I was really trying to just on a walk with it for new cane tip, and maybe try to get that MRAP video from back behind me in the lot back there. And then it was like, oh, let me just do a records request and see that process, and then it kind of started going sideways, and I was like, well, I've got somewhere to be at. Like, I'll come back. and hopefully they take some time and research what I said, but it didn't seem like they did. It didn't seem like they listened to what I was trying to help them understand the first time. So I was like, well, that's okay. I can sit and wait. And they didn't want to talk. They just wanted the people with guns to show up to try to use force. Like, you know what? You're not doing what we want. We're going to make the people with guns to force you to do what we want. And it didn't work out the way they anticipated. So hopefully they're learning something. And I think that'll be it. Once I get out here on the sidewalk, I'll cut it. Get off the property. And you guys are probably, it just dawned on me that the sun's setting behind me, so you're probably getting a lot of glare or something. So I will do it this way. Where is it? There it is. Finish button. Okay. Bye, everybody. Peace and love. Dave Russell Lee Bear.